Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, how are you? I do hope you're well this week. Warm, happy and safe. Right, this week I'm going to read to you from the Everyday Witch Tarot, the Messenger Oracle, and I'm going to pull you a card from Teal Swan's Blind Spot at the end to see what you're missing, what you need to address, what you're trying to avoid. See, with these cards you can run but you can't hide. Okay, this is for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Okay, any decisions or actions that you decide to take as a result of this reading are on you, not me. Okay, definitely on you. Okay, not mine or the channel's responsibility. Yeah, all actions have consequences, but they are your responsibility ultimately because you make them. And if you have a problem with that, that's shadow work you need to do, isn't it? This may not resonate with you. Okay, we're not all up to the same thing. What I would say is all our charts are made up of earth, air, fire and water, and this channel is abundant with said readings. So knock yourself out, go and have a look at all my other readings. If any of them resonate with you, the message is for you, all timeless. Okay. I'm an intuitive witch. I don't read from traditional deck spreads or the books except for the sigil. I tend to shuffle, cards flip, I speak. Okay, they're quite chatty now. They're quite difficult on my first reading to get an energy out, but now they seem to be jumping out with gusto. So let's see what we've got here, shall we? Okay. Wow. I have to say, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this is a very colourful reading. I haven't read with traditional tarot for ages. Oh, I've got a card not to come out here that I didn't notice. Bloody hell. Okay, right. Let's see what we have for you. All right, that makes sense. All right then. Right. Anything else? Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides. Anything else? No. Has anybody got the surname Turley? Turley. That's weird. I've just been given that. Okay. Right, King of Cups. Mr. Lover Lover. Ooh, Mr. Bombastic. Not gender specific. You are in a very powerful, emotional, loving energy. And you are seeking balance. Okay. You also are in a very, very powerful financial position. So, you've got two kings off the bat here. This is amazing. Okay. So you've got the King of Cups, you've got the Two of Pentacles, and you've got the King of Pentacles also. You are in a very emotionally stable position and your finances are looking wonderful and there's balance here. See, look, if you look at these, this is interesting. If you look at this, is how I read this intuitively as well. If you look at these, there's balance in between, yeah, the emotions and the money. And the person in between is balancing the kings on either side, right? So what I can see from this is you're in a good emotional state. Your finances are looking really good, or if they're not, they're about to. And you're finding a good balance. The Ace of Swords is truth, yeah? It's the faith, it's the truth. You are finding truth in a situation that creates this balance and puts all the pieces together. I've got here again, you're going to love this, counterparts, Queen of Pentacles. So if you look at those, the two at the beginning, yeah, I'm going to put them back here and I'm going to show you the story that I'm being presented with here. You've got a balance between emotions and money, yeah. You move that there, your King of Pentacles and your Ace of Swords coming after that, yeah, and your Queen of Pentacles. There is truth in a counterpart situation that is being presented to you or is about to be presented to you, which will balance everything else out. So there's lots of pieces to this puzzle. You've got a King and a Queen of Pentacles. That is possibly a very good business decision where truth is coming to light and is balancing everything up, okay? Maybe when people get upset or they feel that they're having the truth hidden from them, there's an imbalance and emotions can run high. When the truth is presented, okay, it can balance things out. But what I've got here is two kings and one queen energy. That is extremely powerful energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. extremely powerful energy instead. So I've got a King and Queen of Pentacles here, yeah, financial counterpart here, possibly someone you're going into business with. There's something very, very abundant, but a truth is being presented, okay, that's going to create balance, okay, all around, right across the board. This is fantastic. Okay, I've got Four of Pentacles though. Be really, really careful, because there is one party here, and I get the feeling this is where the truth's coming in. It's holding on too tightly, being too controlling, okay? And the truth of that is going to come out. You need to release that control, whoever that may be, okay? The Hermit, this is causing you to have some deep thought and contemplation about this situation. And yes, that would be very, very wise indeed, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A Knight of Swords is coming in with a message. It's very fast, it's very urgent. Sometimes it can cause you to completely reevaluate your life completely. Death is often a rebirth. It's never, never the end. I do get the feeling though the emotional state and the financial state is creating a it's possibly for some of you struggling to find a balance between your emotional state and your financial state, and sometimes they can merge into each other and things get complicated. But this truth that comes in is showing you the balance here. Is showing you the balance and the truth, and showing you that someone has had control of a situation for too long. It's releasing that control, okay? It's having a really good think about this, okay? A really good moment of reflection, extended moment of reflection, to understand that the control that's been had in your life so far is blocking your financial and emotional abundance. Okay, so you need to understand that this message that's coming in with this truth is going to provide a lot of clarity for you, okay? And this will in turn kickstart your rebirth, okay? Because so far there's been an awful lot of burden, hasn't there? Yeah, this truth, yeah, this truth that's not been told or presented to you has been an absolute massive, massive burden, and that burden needs to go. Absolutely needs to go. Right, let's see if we can get any clarification or any extension on this with the Messenger Oracle. Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides, can you give me a little bit more clarification, please, on this message here I've got for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? There's been situations here. It's the counterparts is very good. You need to find the balance, but it's only going to find the balance once the truth comes in. It might rock you a bit, but I think someone's been quite controlling over something, okay, and it's been quite burdensome. Oh, yeah, that really clarifies it. Sometimes it's best to use these to hear rather than this or this. Sometimes it is. Let's have a look. Any more, please? Thank you. Okay. Let's come up quite across the board. There seems to be a very broad message for the collective of not fearing the unknown. Okay, there's been a lot of press about pandemic and recently and stuff like this. There's been a lot of things ramping up, okay, without getting too political or biased about it. There's been a lot of news that's been putting people into a state of panic, okay. Don't buy into that. Okay, use your own intuition and feeling about it. Be sensible. Yeah, the media love to ruffle us somewhat, don't they? All I'm saying is, if it's anything to do with that Ace of Swords is the truth, and it's coming out, and it will enable everybody to find balance, possibly. Right. Okay. Again, this truth that's coming out, okay, that's been quite burdensome, that needs to sit here, go off and have a think about it, didn't I? So go off and think about it and process it. Again, observe in silence. That's a lovely clarifier, yeah. Do not fear the unknown. This truth that's coming out is something that you suspected but didn't know for sure. Don't fear what you're being told, yeah. Process it, okay? It's a tool, yeah. Nourish the soul. Truth is power. Knowledge is power. Look after yourself as well. Be kind to yourself. Do nice things for yourself. Nurture yourself. Yeah, you must do. Who else is going to nurture you? All right? So you look after yourself, yeah. Need and necessity. Think about that. Think about things that you need and things that are necessary, okay? Don't leave yourself in lack, but sometimes we can spend too much of our lives worrying about things are unnecessary. Okay, sometimes your brain gets overthinking at night. You're overthinking at night, and you worry about scenarios. They're never going to happen. They're never even realistic. The brain can be cruel. Understand what it is you need and what's necessary, what is actually really important to you, yeah, because that will heed you with your quest to find balance, okay, and your quest for truth, right? Okay, know where you belong, yeah, your loyalty is with yourself. Understand your need and necessity, yeah, know where you belong. Have we got anything else here for you? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, anything else for you? Anything else, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? No. Just been told. Sure? No, nothing else. Okay. See the truth. Bottom of the deck. See the truth. Again, that confirms the Ace of Swords. See the truth. Okay? Understand that. Right, let's see what Teal Swan has to say, shall we, this week? Let's see what you are missing. Perhaps this can further clarify what it is you are not paying attention to, missing, not giving thought to that you should. Let's have a look. All right, I'll do, thank you. All right, number 11 and number 25. 11. Let's have a look. Free will. Seek your truth. Observe in silence. Need your necessity. Don't buy into all the fear you're being fed unnecessarily. Okay? Don't do it for the sake of it. It's not good for you. If you've drawn this sigil, what you are currently not seeing is that you're out of touch with your free will. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Really? So, this means in your life in general and in the situation at hand, you need to take responsibility in some way and take actions as a result of that responsibility in order to feel free and empowered. Use your brain. Think for yourself. Don't believe everything you're told. You know. You do know. Don't let fear override logic. Please. Responsibility is the opportunity to act independently. Because you are the one who has the duty to deal with something autonomously, this makes you the one who is accountable. Okay. Responsibility is also required to achieve an aim. Not taking responsibility is like standing at the end of a bowling alley hoping someone will throw the bowling ball for you, so you don't have to be accountable for the results of doing so yourself. This means you'll fail in every aspect of your life. You'll be incapable of following through to achieve something. If you've drawn the sigil, change is not in the hands of anyone else in this situation. You can't wait for them to do something to get you where you want to be. You need to make choices no matter how difficult, no matter to become aware of your free will again. It is your life. Okay? You came here to live it. You can be free, but freedom comes with great responsibility and difficult choices. Yes, it does. Okay? Don't believe everything you're told. Free will. We all still have it. Just because we are told one thing doesn't mean that that is what it is. Resistance. Couldn't make this up, could you? If you've drawn the sigil, you are in resistance. You are not admitting that a tug of war is occurring within you, or a tug of war is occurring between yourself and someone else. To understand resistance perfectly, on the page, I want you to imagine a stream with fast-moving current. In this current is a boat. The boat has 6 oarsmen in it. Each of them have a paddle. Some of the oarsmen are paddling downstream with the current. Some of them are building upstream against the current. The oarsmen who are trying to paddle the boat upstream are in resistance. They are in resistance to the current itself. They are in resistance to the oarmen who are also trying to paddle the boat downstream. Resistance is nothing more than opposition. It is any oppositional force. Right. If you've drawn the sigil, the rule of thumb is this. You must directly deal with the resistance first before doing anything else. No action should be taken from a place of resistance. If you're in that boat, and half of you are paddling one way and half of you are paddling the other way, You can't get to your destination until you've stopped the people paddling the wrong way. Okay, you can't get your balance of financial and emotional abundance, yeah, until you've understood this truth. Okay, the truth, not what you're being told, the truth. Don't resist something because you're worried it's going to compromise your comfort zone. Okay, face it. Yeah, the only way your knowledge is power. The only way you're going to get everything you need to do is by facing it. If something goes, it's not meant for you. It is a rebirth, okay? Something that you've been avoiding has been a burden to you. The truth is coming out about it, whatever it is, you'll know, not me, okay? Once it comes out, once you can process it, once you are brave enough to accept it and stop resisting the truth because it's not very comfortable to you, your abundance and your emotional prosperity comes flying in. Okay, so this is a little shorter reading than everybody else's this week, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel that this message is quite pertinent. Okay, so whatever it is you've been avoiding, whatever it is you're not wanting to face, but you know is there, because you're very intuitive signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, so you know, you need to address it. Okay, it is the elephant in the room and it needs dealing with. Once it's dealt with and the truth is out, it's either a truth you need to admit to yourself or a truth that's coming into you, okay, then you will find your balance, won't you? Okay, so this is the message I've got for you this week, okay, and thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch up with you next week. Cheers, peace out.